this was kind of crazy. Like, yo, Meg, yo, let's look at this, right? Instagram.com. Instagram.com. Look at Meg's page. Meg has 27.7 million followers. When at me, remember when she was trying to blast me and she at me? A million people instantly that went to my profile to look at those stories because she tagged me on her story. Meg is seen like millions of people. Like while she's not a music, behemoth, if you ask me, she, like a lot of other people, have turned, like, she just like Sweetie has turned this whole, girls movement into like a social media movement. Now, it doesn't really supply or support their music all the time, but they have big social media followings. Now, why did I say that? With Meg having 27.7 million followers, Meg found the DM from the most ironic profile ever just to post. And I wonder why she posted this. Look at the fucking profile she posted from. Megan Thee Stallion, biggest hater. Why the fuck would you go to their page to find anything positive? Like, bruh, like, why would you go there? Anyway, which, by the way, we don't agree with. We don't advocate bullying. We don't advocate any, suggestion or intimation of, someone should, do anything that's self-harming. That's not what we're for. But this was the comment. It was like, Meg needs to blah, blah. We won't even read it. We don't agree with that. The person who typed that is disgusting. They'll never report that about me saying that, right? Because they have a narrative like, yo, we hate black women, right? This is a disgusting comment by that person. It probably is a little kid. It might be a troll. Still disgusting nonetheless, right? However, I did find it really ironic that out of all those comments, this is the one that Meg found. Meg Thee Stallion's biggest hater? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't want to accuse her of, like, still trying to, like, fucking ring the sympathy bell or the victim bell. But Jesus Christ, like, you could have found somebody else out of those 22.7 million followers. I don't know. Okay. Somebody says, why does Tekashi 6ix9ine gets considered a snitch, but Megs gets a free pass? Well, let me tell you this. Unfortunately, I know women talk about equality, this and third, and all this progressive shit, but as a man, you have to treat women like they're kids. Like, literally. Like, you have to. Like, you have to treat them like they don't know better. You got to treat them like, they're like, I know they say equality, but you got to treat them like you have to really coddle them. You feel me? Like, for example, a girl gets up and slaps Tommy Sotomayor or hits him. You can't hit her back. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that, for example, like, I'm not into hitting women, period. But, like, a woman would be like, yo, Akademiks, you fat, sloppy bitch. That's why you don't know nothing about hip-hop. That's why you this. And I hit them back with the same vitriol. Shorty, you motherfucking bum-ass rapper. You don't own your shit, blah, blah. You know what they say to me? Oh, my God, why is he talking to her like that? Why don't you have the same energy for dudes? What? Like, you got to talk to women like they're almost like animals. Like, pause. Like, and let me explain that before somebody takes it out of context. You got to talk to women like, it's like you can't have really actual discourse with them. So they might be like, yo, you a bitch, you small dick nigga, they'll call you the F word, this and third, and you can't be like, yo, man, shut the fuck up, you blah, blah, blah. You gotta just keep it nice with them. You gotta just act like, when a kid hits you in the face or whatever, like, you ever been like taking care of like your little nephew and your little nephew hits you, and you just gotta be like, you're just a fucking kid. Like, it's kind of sad, but like, you gotta treat women that way. Because, all that equality shit ends when you wanna have discourse. And I'm not over here advocating for, like, hitting on women, right? So I'm just talking about just discourse. They be acting like when a woman says something to me, and they be saying some really nasty stuff. Like, Meg could call me fat, anything, right? I fucking say she's non-talented, like she fucking doesn't own her own music, she's a fucking pawn, which is all facts, right? You know what they say? Oh, my God, why are you talking to her like that? Oh, my God, like, yo, it's like you gotta just like when a woman says that, you gotta be like, yo, oh my God, you're a woman, bro. Like, it sounds sad because that's not what equality is. Equality is, yo, because you're a woman, I'm gonna take what you say. I'm gonna feel it's important, just like when a man says it. And if a man gave me a compliment, like, I would be really, like, maybe happy. But if a woman gave me a compliment, you also in equality be really happy. If a man said something to me like, yo, act you blah 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 blah, I would say the same thing to them. But when it comes to a woman, you can't. Like you just can't. Like you just gotta just fucking. So that's one of the things where like that all that like equality shit just goes out the window when a woman really says something to you. Like you gotta just kind of like look at them and be like, you don't know no better. Like that's honestly what you gotta do. But I feel like that's so whack because like, yo, I thought this was about equality. And just like how, you know what I mean? Like, y'all feel like sometimes my words get too crazy for women. Like, y'all could say things that could get crazy for me. Like, why do we have to like call out gender when we're both now insulting each other? Meg the Stallion insults me. And when I insult her, they now mention the fact that she's a woman. So nobody cared that. Nobody stopped her when she first insulted me to be like, whoa, yo, you're talking to a man right here. Don't talk to a man like that. You can't talk to men like that. Nobody cared. Go ahead, sis. Tell him, sis. All right, cool. So now I'm responding. As soon as I respond, it's like, whoa, why are you talking to women like that? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? It's crazy. It's like, yo, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really have, like, I've kind of learned, you know what I mean? And obviously, I, like, break my own rules almost. Like, when it comes to women, just almost ignore them, bro. Like, just think their opinion, like, when it comes to, like, things you could argue about, like, in a passionate level, just be like, think it's worthless because you can't have a spirited discussion with them without them using the fact that you're a man and they're a woman, and the fact that you argue with a woman means you're a bitch, right? Think about it. The fact, they love saying equality, but if you argue with a woman, you're a bitch. Think about it. Yo, we're all equal. But if you argue with a woman, you a bitch. Okay, all right, so I can't argue with them. Well, a woman just, like, disrespected me. If you disrespected a woman, you don't love your mom. What? So she disrespected me. Does she love her dad? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You disrespect her? Yo, you don't love your mom. You hate black people. You hate black women. Yo, it's crazy, brother. Like, it's crazy. It's like women get to walk around Earth literally with, like, you know what I mean? They get to be like, it's only kids in this world that get to fucking say anything, do anything, and, like, still get to be coddled and just be thought of as they don't know no better. You get me? Once us men get to, like, you know what I mean, whatever, and then they say, like, yo, what if Act said blah, 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 blah. Yo, he's never pulled up on a man like that. I've talked to Meek Mill way worse than I've ever said anything to Meg Thee Stallion. I've talked about Freddie Gibbs way worse. I've talked about, I believe, Nav, Young Bands, D Savage, way fucking worse. But nobody cares. You know why? Because, like, it's all about the narrative. You know what I mean? And my thing is that, like, let's just stop with this equality shit. Like, if we're not going to be really equal. Like, the same way, and I'm down. Listen, I always say, no matter what it is, I'll play by whatever rules y'all have. Just write the rules down and make it apply to everybody. If y'all say, yo, if you argue with a woman, you a bitch. If you, like, go back and forth with a woman like that, you're a bitch. Okay, cool. But on the flip side, what happens if a woman just keeps, like, picking at a dude? It's like saying that, yo, dudes, and I agree with this. If you hitting on women, like, there's something wrong with you. But what happens if there's a woman just constantly hitting on you? Do we not shame her too? Do we not basically tell her she's a scum? Like, she's wrong? Oh, so she can do anything. You just got to practice restraint. You know what I mean? It's like almost, it's kind of like, this is what I'm saying. It blows up the equality conversation because they talk about a lot of, like, women, like it's motherfucking, what do you call it again? It's like men are Superman and, like, women are just, like, the mere mortals. So it's like, yo, if they throw rocks at you, you just, like, sit there and take it, blah, blah. But then nobody thinks about Superman just like they think about a regular human. Like, that's not equality. But, like, this whole equality thing fucks it up. And I don't use the equality thing to try to make that lame argument like, oh, if you hit a man should be able to hit you. I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying that you can't even talk to a woman in a loud voice. Your voice is deep. This is why, like, one of the things, and I hate to bring them up because people will be like, as soon as you mention them, it's going to kill your point. But like even when Fresh and Fit be saying, like, men and women, we're just not the same. Like, if a woman screams at you and she's crying and she's getting hysterical, like, yo, they'd be like, yo, damn, yo, what'd you do to her? Like, you're automatically the victim. If you fucking shout at a woman and you have a fucking deep voice and you sound manly, you sound like you're abusing her. Like, think about it. Like, yo, if you're in an apartment with a girl and a girl's shouting at you, right? No matter what she says, you a bitch. Psh, throw a fucking plate at your head. You have to duck. Nobody's calling the fucking cops, right? Like, there's nobody calling the cops, like, whatever. Your neighbors is probably hearing, like, yo, she fucking that nigga up. If you was like, yo, bitch, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. And now you hear your manly voice, that deep tone. Like, yo, your neighbor's calling the cops in a second. Yo, I think he's about to beat her ass. I think he is beating her ass. Bro, that's just a fact. You know, you get me? Like, the point is this. You got to just treat women like they just don't matter. Like, because you can't really have a proper discourse with them. You know why? Because they all just, they use two sides of the coin. They're the one coming in the dice game, and they got a loaded die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever they want to roll a six, like, there's sixes on all sides. You know what I mean? You can't win, right? So it's like, yo, nah, yo, we should, like, you know, you should respect what we say in our opinion. All right, cool. It should be both ways. You start getting a discussion or argument with them. Yo, that nigga's a bitch. Why you keep arguing with women? Yo, that nigga is a hoe. Huh? She caught, like, a woman would say to you, you got a little dick, you gay, your mama never loved you, you ugly as fuck, and nigga, you might just say one thing, like, nigga, you might just call her the B word, and like, bro, like, no matter what she said, it's crazy, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's just one of those type of things, man. So it's like with us being men, we just gotta, and this is where it fucks me up, because I be arguing hip-hop type shit, you feel me? Like, bro, I'm not like, even me shitting on Meg, bro, I'm shitting on Meg. She trying to shit on me. She said, yo, take your big ass on somewhere, right? Nigga, I'm shitting on Meg literally on her career. Yo, your awards were gifted. That's facts. You don't sell a lot. That's facts. Your rhymes ain't up to par compared to the people who people rank you among. That's facts. I'm using career shit. She using ad hominem attacks. Listen, when Lizzo over here is eating 13 Twinkies, eating fucking, like, you know what I mean, 3 million gallons of Haagen-Dazs, and she's fucking, like, saying, yo, I don't know why they keep calling me fat. Everybody's, oh, my God, we love you, Lizzo. Oh, my God, they got to stop. People start crying with Lizzo, like, yo, y'all have to stop fat shaming her. Yo, you see motherfucking Meg Thee Stallion call me fat? No, everybody's like, yo, yeah, tell his fat ass. Tell that Alvin and the Chipmunk ass nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you gotta, like, when they say it's like you gotta, like, listen to women type, I'm like, what you mean? Because, like, this shit don't be that equal. It's like, if it's to another nigga, we could get at it. Because whatever you say about me, I can say about him. Like, put it like this. You see, this is why, like, even, like, say with Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs might be like, yo, Ak, you a bitch ass nigga, you fat as hell. You look like a Teletubby. I'd be like, nigga, you bald headed motherfucking Charlie Brown. You look like a milk dud. Nigga, you look like a fucking, you look like an anorexic Ethiopian. Like, nigga, I get my jokes off. Nobody cares. It's two niggas. Once a girl come in there, bro, like, it's just, like, as soon as women start talking, I'm like, you got it, bro, you got it. With two niggas, you can get into it. Yo, Freddie, that's why you got your ass beat, nigga, at motherfucking Prime 112. Like, bro, you think I could ever say that to a girl? Like, yo, that's why you got